One day, I was scrolling through my Roblox homepage, looking for a fun game to play like usual. Then I scrolled across this one particular game, which I remember playing a while ago. Maybe I played it during 2023 when it had a couple hundred players online. But now, it was sitting at around 10,000 players consistently, and that caught my attention. So I did my research and I decided to dive back in and make a video on the history of Guts&Blackpowder, which could be interesting. So today, let's talk about how it happened.
Round one. Round two.
So what exactly is Guts&Blackpowder? Guts&Blackpowder had their first official launch on Roblox on January 31st, 2023. And unlike a lot of popular Roblox games, it didn't blow up instantly. There was no overnight explosion with oversaturated colors and retro slop brainrots, or gambling like most modern Roblox games. Instead, its rise was slow, steady, and built on consistency. From the start, the foundations of something great was already there. It wasn't just another war game, it was a historic war experience with a twist. The Napoleonic era, but corrupted by a terrifying undead plague, and on top of that, it had deep lore, cinematic storytelling, and a setting that actually felt alive. But a good foundation isn't enough to succeed. The game needed attention, and eventually it got it. As Roblox creators and communities began shining a spotlight on the game, the developers took that opportunity and went harder than ever. They didn't just add simple updates, they added ambitious content. More complex maps like London and Westminster, bringing massive story-driven environments with layered objectives, environmental mechanics like interactive cannons that required teamwork to operate, role-based gameplay that forces players to work together, think tactically, and actually communicate.
Пошел нахуй, даун ебаный, ебал, ты, блядь, свиньи, пидорасов, сука, блядь!
Slowly, the game evolved, and with a loyal, dedicated fanbase backing it, Guts&Blackpowder went from just a few hundred players to thousands. And eventually, it reached peaks over 23,000 players online at once, from humble beginnings to a successful Roblox game. As the player count started growing, the expectations grew with it, and instead of crumbling under pressure, Guts&Blackpowder played it smart. Updates after updates, the game didn't just add content, it refined its identity. New maps weren't just places to fight zombies like most zombie games at the time. There were stories, each connected to the lore and the spreading blight, which was the name of the infection in this world. Maps like Berezina, Roscoff, and later the massive London campaign showed just how far the game was willing to push itself. These weren't just flat arenas, they were layered battlegrounds filled with objectives, tension, and cinematic moments, which really helped the players immerse into the game's atmosphere. Mechanically, the game became deeper too. Team roles weren't just classes, they were responsibilities. If you were a surgeon, you're responsible for keeping the team alive. Playing chaplains means that you're offering support for the team. And sappers were expected to build defenses. Every role mattered and had some sort of involvement to the same goal, which was surviving. And with the addition of NPC presence, environmental hazards, teamwork-heavy objectives, and a set pace of sequences, Guts&Blackpowder slowly transformed from a simple Roblox shooter into something that felt like a full experience. But no great Roblox game rises alone. Behind every update, behind every exciting map release, behind every dramatic moment of survival, there was the community. From dedicated Discord discussions to players studying lore, sharing theories, learning strategies, and forming squads. And that community passion is what truly turned the game into a phenomenon. Other Roblox developers began taking inspirations. Suddenly, we started seeing more historically styled PvE games like Project Untold, with more games embracing lore, challenges, and cinematic storytelling. Guts&Blackpowder didn't just succeed, it influenced the platform and created a new genre of games to follow. A game once sitting at a few hundred players now cemented itself as a Roblox staple. It's a title that proved you don't need to follow the other shitty Roblox games to blow up. All you need is a unique idea, a dedicated team, a committed community, and the patience to grow something great. And as Guts&Blackpowder continues to update, one thing is clear. Its story isn't finished yet. New players are still discovering it, old players are still returning to it, and the developers are pushing their own limits. Guts&Blackpowders have proven that passion, creativity, and dedication can still create something special on Roblox. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into its rise, and you want to see more Roblox history and documentary-style videos like this, consider dropping a like and subscribing to my channel. It helps way more than you think, and it keeps me motivated to explore the stories behind the games we love.